Smith. Three-two pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 1. Digging in once again, David.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Lewis Wade comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Justin Jones. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 2-2. Popped up. Smith is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joshua Boykin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joshua Boykin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Timmy Banks will be next. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Garrett Joseph enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Garrett Joseph.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Anthony Parker. Down the left field line and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, the pitcher, Lewis Wade.
Ready now, Lewis Wade. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse when a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit. He's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Standing in now, Davis Carson, right side, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 3, Brandon English.
Into the box, Brandon English. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Damian McCallum. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Arthur Bay. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Christopher Boston. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 2-1 home. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers have taken a 2-1 series lead. Sebastian Alvarez is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40.